Welcome to Minus But More. My name is Eric Cup, and you have so much more in you. I'm so excited and encouraged that you're here. Thank you for taking a couple minutes out to connect. This mindset of minus but more. So the foundational question is, do I see more of me in my mirror or in the mirror of my maker? So last week we ended on John 3:30. He must become greater, I must become less. Minus but more. So what, now I need to talk less, eat less, be less, do less. I'm already lacking. I don't need no more less. I need some of that more. I could probably benefit from some of that, but we're not talking about that. John 3:30 is challenging us to commit to progression of seeing me in my maker's mirror and not in the mirror of my own mansion. Increasing more like Christ in my mind, my thoughts, my words, my actions, moving in to more of Him. I love Romans 12:2, where it says, do not be conformed to this world, but, there's that word but, be transformed by the renewing of your mind, so that you may prove what the will of God is, that which is good and acceptable and perfect. That word but in there, right? But be transformed by the renewing of your mind. Transformed more like Him in our mind, our thoughts, our words, our action, right? Getting rid of some of them old mindsets, some of them old thought patterns, maybe some of them words we shouldn't be saying, some of them actions, right? Some new habits, some new rhythms that matches Him, right? So we have 86,400 seconds in a day, right? And last time I connected, we said, the 86,400s of me, right? The mini me's, the many me's. My 86,400s can become less as I choose and commit to be more like my maker's mirror, more like Christ, right? So we're talking about mirrors and mindsets, right? Renewing your mind. What mirror do I want to be more of? The reflection of my own mansion or the reflection of my maker? So I want to ask you a question. I would love to hear from you in the comments or reach out to me, DM me. All my information is somewhere around here. So just look up Eric Cup and you'll find me. But what would you do if you knew you couldn't fail? What would you do if you knew you couldn't fail? Do that thing. Not things, but do that thing. Well, you're probably thinking, I'm too old, I'm too young, I'm inexperienced, I don't have the education, I just can't do it, I don't have the strength, the wisdom, making all these excuses, right? It's already in you. God won't fail you. He won't forsake you. There's something more in you. Do that thing, whatever that is. And I want to challenge you on your frame. Do you see failure or do you see fertilizer? Because that question has couldn't fail. So do you see it as failure or fertilizer? Which lens do you look at, right? You make a mistake. The outcome doesn't come out the way you thought it would, right? You still continually to obey and just do that thing and just let God with the outcome? Or do you see failure as final? Right? So what is failure? Is it fertilizer? Or do you see this failure? So fertilizer helps you grow. So I just challenge you to grow from that, right? Failure isn't final, but fertilizer to forge you forward in faith, right? Just continually to trust, continually to move in that thing, right? So do that thing whatever it is, starting a business, starting a small group, making a video like I'm doing, right? Just trying, right? Just trying to encourage somebody, trying to help somebody. Whatever that thing is for you that you couldn't fail, do that thing. It's in you. As you see, I'm a Miami Dolphins fan. Fins up. If you're a Fins fan, put that in the comments. Let's do this thing. But I love the game of football. And the defender wants that ball, right? That ball is very valuable. It puts points on the board, right? Puts points on the board, right? If you're not a football fan, that's fine as well. But the point I'm making is go get that ball. Go get that business. Go get that relationship restored. That forgiveness, that joy, that peace, that love, whatever that thing is, go get that thing. It's valuable, right? Be the defender. Go get it. The enemy sees that in you, and I know he doesn't want that to get out of you. So I challenge you to tackle it and trust it. Tackle it and trust it. So go get that football. Whatever that thing is, be the defender and be aggressive and go get it. So what would you do if you knew you couldn't fail? So I'd love to hear from you. We'll definitely be connecting here again. So I'm proud of you, praying for you, and I'll see you soon.